Hey guys, it's Ginger Wolf back here with the Guild Wars 2 video. Sorry I haven't done one in the past couple days. I've been trying to spend a little bit more time with my girlfriend. I've been busy the last several days with other stuff, but I'll try and make sure I get several up this weekend for you guys to enjoy and watch. So for this video, we played the Guardian. Mantra Concentration is going to be the name of this build. We're going to be using the mantra skills and the concentration skills for this build. But before I forget, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with the bell to be notified of when I put up these videos. I try my best to do daily uploads. Sometimes other things come up, but I usually try my best to make it up to you guys with a couple videos in the next few days and try and make up for those past few days I missed. So hopefully you guys understand busy schedule, but I'm trying my best to keep it consistent. Before, and then like I said, we'll just switch over here to our game. All right, so we're running with Guardian, Mantra, Concentration. There it goes. Okay, so for traits, we've got virtues. So we have virtues apply boons to allies when activated. Do increase strike damage for each boon on you. Resolution, subconscious, gain resolution and Aegis when disabled. Virtue resolution, gain resolution when you activate a virtue. Resolution you grant has increased duration. Absolute Resolve. Activating Virtue 2 removes conditions from nearby allies. Virtue skills 2 passive effect is stronger. Power of the Virtues. Gain condition damage based on your vitality. Virtues gain reduced recharge. And Battle Presence. Nearby allies gain the passive effect of Virtue skill 2. So it's kind of a support build is kind of what we're going for. So gain Vigor when you critically strike. I'm not even reading these. Inspired Virtues is the virtues. Master of Concentrations is concentrations gain reduced recharge, increased duration. Virtue Resolution, gain resolution when you activate a virtue. Absolute Resolve enhances the Virtue 2 skill. Power of the Virtues, gain condition damage based on your vitality. Battle Presence, nearby allies gain the passive 2. For Honor, Vigorous Precision, gain Vigor when you critically strike. Protector's Restoration, cast lesser symbol protection when you use a healing skill. Selfless Daring, the end of your dodge roll heals nearby allies. Honorable Staff, gain concentration, gain additional concentration while wielding a staff. Staff skills recharge time is reduced. Purity of Body, Virtue skill 2 passive also regenerates endurance. Force of the Will, gain increased vitality. Healing others is improved based on the percentage of your vitality. And for the Firebrand, we got the Purity of the Word. So we have virtues and mantras, enhance these books. So we have unrelenting criticism, axe skills gain a chance to inflict bleeding. Symbol of vengeance now dazes on its initial strike. Swift Scholar, equipping or storing a virtue grants you quickness. Weighty terms, your mantra skills slow nearby foes. This effect may occur once per interval. Mantra skills gain reduced recharge, recovery time. Imbued haste, gain increased attributes while affected by quickness. And Lore Master Tome skills gain reduced recharge, retain virtue passes while they are on cooldown. So those are our traits we'll go through our virtues next. We got the Virtue Tome of Justice. So we burn, we can pull forth a magical tome on dangers of blazing heat. So we have Chapter 1, Searing Spell, fueled by tales of this desolation Istan, ignite a great swelling of heat before you. Chapter 2, Igniting Burst. Ignite the air around you in exploding, banding burst. Chapter 3, Heated Rebuke. Call forth a heated vortex to collapse your enemies together. Chapter 4, Scorched Aftermath. Detail the suffering in fire and blood inflicting during Vaba's occupation. And Epilogue, Ashes of the Just. Recall the memory of fallen heroes, granting allies the searing blades of justice, which will give your next 3 strikes the ability to burn. For the Virtue of Resolve, we have Chapter 1, Desert Blossom. Tales of Desert Blossoms create a wave of healing for your allies. Chapter 2, Radiant Recovery. Release magic from pages detailing the rebuilding of Vabi. Cleansing conditions on nearby allies. Allies are healed for each condition removed. Azura Sun. Inspired by countless poems describing the comforting powers of the water-reflected sun, grant boon to allies. Chapter 4, Shining River. Release torrent of pages describing the water cycle of the Elon River. Heal allies and grant them swiftness. And then Epilogue, Eternal Oasis. Purify your eyes with the waters of the moon. Increase their healing they receive. And then we've got the Virtue of Courage. So we have Unflinching Charge. Roused by tales of mystic superiors. Charges ground and motivate allies before you. Daring challenges. The tales recount of Tura. Taunt your enemies by issuing an inciting challenge. Chapter 3, Valiant Bulk Word. Manifest the charming party for the Desert Sun, reflecting enemy missiles. Chapter 4, Stalwart Stand. Recount the stand of Alonian loyalists against Palak Joko, granting resistance to your allies. And then Chapter Epilogue, Unbroken Lines. Recall the memory of heroes past. Enchant nearby allies with formidable defenses. So those are the tomes. For skills, we have Mantra of Solace. Gain health. Grant aegis to you and allies and foes. To allies in front of and around you. Mantra of Potency. Recite a hymn from the Annals of Tura to quicken yourself and your allies. Purging Flames. Create a ring of fire with each pulse. Burn foes, removing conditions from allies inside the area of effect. Hollowed Ground. Concentrate the target area, granting stability to nearby allies inside. And Mantra Liberation. Echo remnants of an ancient pamphlet from Vabi that urged Aloyans to freedom. Grant stability and resolution to allies when breaking stun. For weapon skills, we've got the Axe. We have Cleaving, which will apply bleeding in the first 2 hits, and the third will apply burning. Symbol of Vengeance. Cleave your axe to the ground, reducing enemy movement and carving a razor sharp symbol of vengeance, which applies bleeding cripple, gives you fury and dazes. Blazing Edge. Conjure a magical axe to rake your enemies towards you. And then for the shield, we have Shield of Judgment. Create a shield wave in front of you that damages foes while giving protection and aegis to you and up to 5 allies. And Shield of Absorption. Create a dome around you that pushes foes back to absorb projectiles, and we can detonate to heal. And then for the staff, we have the difference. We have Fire Bolt, a projectile that explodes, and a Seeking Projectile. All those damage. We have Holy Strike. Mark an area for judgment, rapidly healing allies, and then blasting foes in the area. Symbol of Swiftness. See your symbol of swiftness to the target area, damaging foes and granting swiftness to allies. Empower. Channel healing and might to nearby allies. Completing this channel grants more health to your allies. And Line of Warding. Create a line in front of you that foes cannot cross. And then for Amulet, we have Swashbuckler. So power, precision, vitality, condition damage. For the rune, we have got Boon. All stats, Boon duration increase, and converting up to 2 conditions into boons for nearby allies upon using an elite skill. For the Axe and Shield, I have Escapes or movement impairment conditions when swapping, and Courage, gain might on hit. And for the Staff, I have extra healing, and getting rid of movement impair conditions when swapping. So it's kind of a support build, in a sense. Hopefully that works-ish decently. I mean, there's a little bit of, damage to it. But like I said, we're hopefully... I'm trying to get a little bit different of builds going. Okay, hi there. This actually might be a fun set of things to try with a burning damage build. A burning build. I forgot how interesting the tomes were with the firebrand. Alright, so game 1. I think this is hopefully going to be more of a support build, is the idea of this. So... I can grant a lot of swiftness at the beginning.
Time to do some real damage.
Hopefully a lot of swiftness. We'll see how well this works. This may not work well. It's a different idea. Try not to go with a damage build. This is kind of more of a support, but we'll see how well it works.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. You've captured Lion.
Time to do some real damage.
You've lost Dragon.
Oh gosh.
Impressive combination.
Oh, that's not very nice. Ah, shoot. Thank you.
I can outrun a centaur.
You've captured the field.
Just gonna do this. There you go. I think this could be an interesting condition build. I feel like.
You've lost Lion. You've lost Dragon.
I could outrun a centaur. I don't have enough energy.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power. You've lost the field.
Shoot.
You've captured Lion.
Try and get the swiftness bonuses going. Alrighty.
The artifacts have reached maximum power. You've lost Dragon. Blue team has obtained an artifact.
Easy combination. I like it.
You've captured the field.
It's not working too bad. That sounds about right.
Time to do some real damage.
Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've lost Dragon.
Oh, he's got up. Oh, that's not very Nice. Thank you.
You've captured Lion.
I can outrun us. They'll have to hit much harder.
Alright.
I can outrun a centaur.
Forget this does damage as well.
You've lost Dragon.
Honestly though, like
Artifacts are
this mantra is really nice because depending on the skills you're using, you can speed up your skills and it takes 9.5 seconds to recharge. So you can kind of spam them quickly and 9.5 seconds like seems a lot, but like if you're in the middle of like a combat or if you're in between combats, it doesn't take that long to recharge them over 9.5 seconds. So that could be kind of an interesting thing to try. Would be something like that. So.
Time to do something.
And it affects allies too, so and you get like 5 stacks of might also. So honestly, that's not bad. The healing one is, I think I go with the shout one for the area of effect and greater healing. And then, like, this is kind of more of a support build more than a damage build. Is kind of the idea of it, and it seems to be working.
Blue team has obtained an artifact.
Time to do something. They'll have to hit much harder.
Red team has obtained an artifact.
Ah. Just gonna try and get myself up with the skill here.
I'm neither here nor there. Barely.
Oh gosh. Oh, come on. No! Dang it. I really did try. I thought I had him. He's gonna. Oh, actually, is the. Or let's see. I wonder if the Reaper's gonna get him first, but it did not. Try to give myself some swiftness to get back into action. Overall, not working. Didn't work. Team to work too bad. Definitely a good team. A team build. It felt like.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
There's some swiftness for you, Guardian.
You've lost Dragon.
I can outrun a centaur.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
And this grants stability with impulses, so that could be kind of an interesting idea. It's 10 pulses every second, so you can get several seconds of stability going.
One more confirmation of how great.
Your team
That
is
was
victorious.
good. Actually, pretty decent. I got top kills and top healing. I got more healing. I did more healing than I did damage, which I don't mind. But I think that worked decently good. Like, it's not like this one was kind of, like I said, more support It seemed like, but in the end, it seemed definitely do good. Not like it didn't hold up its end. I felt like it did decently well. Nope, wrong button. Like I said, it's. I think that's one thing I gotta work on doing better is focus on other like support builds that might work well for more team fights and maybe duels, like good maybe like sustain like living like sustain builds. But like I think this one is more for sure like a team-ish sort of build rather than the other ones where I usually do and they're usually all about pure damage. So this one I think worked good. And like I said, a couple of the skills I really liked. What's this? I like the quickness because it allows you to trigger some skills a lot faster. So you get every three almost a second. It's an instant cast, so you can do it in the middle of an ability that takes time. You get the quickness, you can trigger it 3 times. You get every 9.5 seconds, you can get it back, so that works decently. I like the stability one. I like the burning one. I like these last 4. I really do. Like the burning is nice, really nice with the condition removal as well. 8 pulses. You've got the stability and resolution. So if you drop it on a point, basically all your teammates are gonna have stability, which is great for finishing. And then you've got this last skill, which breaks. It's every 36 seconds, so it's a little bit more. But if you start, you can break 3 stuns. Back to back basically, which is kind of a nice effect. And if I change, I'd go probably recede the light, I think. I think either recede the light or shelter instead of this one. I mean, it's nice, but I definitely feel like there's better options for healing besides that one. So I like that we're good. The tomes worked awesome. I'm gonna have to try a different build with this brand because I think if I use the correct mantras and other skills, I think it could be a really awesome idea. But I think if I'm just trying to, like I said, trying to show you guys all the different skills that each class has, it might be a little harder to do. So I definitely think I think I can make a decent condition damage build with the mantras and the firebrand skills. So that could be kind of a fun thing to try. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I say if you and it's the mantras are cool because you get 3 charges if you grab the trait line for them. So you get extra. You get. I thought there was something in here. Maybe it was always 3 charges. It may always be 3 charges. But like you can totally you can totally make like this is an interesting one. You can make plus tome skills gain bonus for scribbling in the margins by ancient bards. You can make part of this like I think while you have it. Oh, tome skills. But you can make because this first thing is basically a set of burning. Which is just, and if you add extra burning, all that stuff, I think you can make this a really powerful condition damage build. Maybe not, I don't know how well it do, like, on its own, but I feel like you could make a decent condition damage build with the mantra, with those skills. Alright, so for the next guy, I'm gonna do something. Okay, so I'm gonna trigger this, do this. I mean, you can, like I said, you can just fire off your attacks really fast, and like it's already back. I feel like, like I said, I feel like you can make this a very decent build. Definitely probably more bleeding and burning damage. And I think you can make this a decent condition. But this is a decent support build, I'd say. It's kind of got all... These are all area of effects if you think about them. Every one of them is an area of effect attack or ability. This heals an area. This affects an area. Area. These are... All my skills are area effects, which is really nice. So it's not just me getting bonuses from them. It's my teammates also get some bonuses from them. So we'll try this second game. And hopefully it'll work just as well. And I said, we'll see. If it does, great. If it doesn't, well, you get hit or miss games. That'll work. Sometimes they'll work. Sometimes they won't. And that's, you know... Yeah, basically I've given everyone almost, you know, a good amount of swiftness. So. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this.
Time to do some real damage.
10,000 burning damage with 12 stacks of might. And that's not even like, this isn't even like a main burning build. Like, for this, I can make it burning duration. This, you can get an extra 700 condition damage, which adds up. I don't have the extra burning, duration stuff. So, I feel like this, like I said, I feel like you can, and I'm going to mess around with it at some point. Try and mess with, I'll run home, I guess. Hopefully that swiftness helps them a little bit. At least get to point first.
You've lost dragon. You've captured lion. You've captured the field.
Ah, shoot. Dang it. Shoot, I thought I had a little bit more of a little bit more to it. Shoot, that's okay. They're kind of crushing us at mid right now, though, unfortunately.
You've captured lion. You've lost the field.
Yep, I'm trying to run over there.
You've
Oh, I thought I grabbed the tome. Come on, let me grab my tome.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
Captured lion.
Ice. That's not very cool.
You've lost dragon.
Really? Oh my gosh. Not working as much, unfortunately.
Red team has obtained an artifact.
Fortunately, this is not working out.
Captured lion.
Oh, I could outrun a centaur.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Okay, seriously?
One shot, one kill.
Wow. Okay, that worked not at all. What the heck? There was none, and then there were like 3. Well, actually, there's 2. But that obviously did not work. Yeah, I'm not playing well
You've lost the field.
at all, unfortunately.
The artifacts have reached maximum
I
power.
could outrun a centaur.
Yikes. This is
Blue team has obtained an artifact.
not working well. Worked good the first game, but not the next game, unfortunately.
You've captured lion.
Time to do some real damage.
Blue team has obtained an artifact.
They'll have to get much better.
You've captured the field.
Oh, come on, seriously? Oh my gosh. Jesus. God. Dang it. didn't work so well the second game, unfortunately. It's definitely... it didn't work as well.
You've lost the field. You've captured Lion. The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Shoot. I got top offense. That was not... It definitely didn't heal as much that game, which is a little unfortunate. It worked a lot better the first game. I don't know if it's just me doing buttons better, or it was just it wasn't working. Like what I was doing wasn't working as I didn't feel like I did as much the second game, so that's why I'm apologizing. I don't know. It just seemed like the first game worked a lot better with me. I was more supportive of my teammates instead of me just trying to go in and do all the damage. With the first game, I was trying to support my teammates with all the boons and stuff. Sorry, just distracted. So I said, I think the difference is I was more supportive the first game than the second game. Second game I was trying to do too much probably. In the first game I was definitely more supportive with my mantras and my concentrations. In the second game I was just trying, I think, too much to be more offensive and not using my abilities to be supportive. So I think that was one big difference. I mean, hopefully you guys liked it. Like I said, the last 4 skills I really liked. The healing one was because it wasn't a lot of healing. It was like 203 health, which isn't the greatest. If anything, I would have gone with, like I said, the shelter or the receive the light for future. I like the quickness, and the might stacks are good for extra skills, especially it helps your allies too. So that's kind of nice. You got the condition removal with 8 pulses. Or 8 pulses. So that's 8 conditions you can remove over every second, I think. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, so you get 8 conditions removed within the 7 seconds. So that's not bad. You get the burning damage as well. This one was kind of cool with the stability resolution. I didn't seem to work as well, but I think this is one thing that maybe I should drop first before I drop my other one, because this one takes a lot longer, but the stability is going to be a lot worth it. And this is great because you can break stun for you and your allies, and you can also grant yourself stability on command. So if you got a class that's going to do a special knockdown on when they're downed, you can trigger that to avoid that attack and do the finish cleanly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know, like I said, that's the point. Like, I'm experimenting with these builds to see what works, and obviously some games it might work well, and then the next game it may not work well. Either my mistakes, or I'm just trying to play it differently than I did the first game, or whatnot. So multiple factors, but I think it was a decent build. It could have been a little bit better, but I think the second game would have gone much better. I would say it was a better build, but I think it was an okay based off of one great game and one game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Take care. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and I'll make sure to put some videos this weekend. Have a good one.